it is that time again. And you're probably thinking to yourself, you know, why the hell are you in a coat? Or why are you in a blanket? Did I say coat? Yeah. You know, it's pretty freezing out here. We've been getting a lot of negative numbers now these days. And it's like, we just had a very good, how do I say it? We had a good day on Friday, right? I mean, Friday was pretty good. It was in the 50s. Like, when do you ever see that around? I mean, I've always wanted to be in an area where it's nice and warm, you know, areas that are like very hot, not in California, but somewhere that is nice and warm. I think there's someone that can describe how warm this place actually is, specifically down in Florida.
Welcome to the Bloody Wars Bloodcast. Fun, baby. Let the motherfucking games begin.
Bloody Wars Nation. This is JP Pitts, your host of the Bloody Wars Tournament, and welcome to another episode of the Bloodcast. Today is January 21st, 2025. How's everyone doing today? I hope everyone's doing well in this stream. Joining me now is my co-host and general manager of the Bloody Wars Tournament. We've got David Figueroa. David, what's popping?
What is up, guys? Here we go with another Bloodcast video. I am excited as always, but you guys already know that. I'm doing good. How are you, JP Pitts, our host?
Doing all right. We've got a lot to talk about. There's a lot of things that have been coming up now these days. It's like, what do you even have the time to, fit everything in? Well, luckily for the Bloodcast, we got you covered. So let's dive into it, shall we? So as you guys know, Lionel, our commentator, our very own Lionel, you want to hear a little bit more? Oh my God. Okay. How do I do this? Nope. Yeah, get over here more. Like, get close.
Sorry, guys. We're like off center. We tried to do this before the stream. Sorry, we have.
You know what? No, stay right here.
Okay.
We gotta get you in here too.
I'm shy, man.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. We're good.
Wait a little bit though. Yeah, there you go. All right. Anyways, so yeah, the Lionel was at Winter Blitz on Saturday, I believe. Yeah, it was Saturday night at Schaumburg at the Woodfield Mall at Interium specifically. They gotta see you. Well, yeah, right there. That's fine.
That's good.
Yeah, they can see everybody.
Well,
yeah. So Lionel was at Woodfield Mall in Schaumburg. They were having a Winter Blitz tournament. So I guess there was a tournament in the area where they had Tekken 8. They had most of the fighting games over there, like the fighting game tournaments that everyone's seeing, the new FGC games over there. It was a turnout. Now, for me, I don't know what's up with any of y'all, but for me, when I watched Lionel commentate, I was able to hear him fine. But for some people, they didn't. And I guess when I went back into Twitch and reviewed everything, I'm starting to believe them. So they've got a lot of work to do. It's crazy how they had all these other commentators, but you're not able to like hear Lionel. That's our guy, and you're not able to hear him. Like, what's up with that? I don't know. Well,
they got to get the mic fixed or something. Come on.
Yeah, time to prep. But it was cool to see Lionel do what he does best, calling out the shots of the games and calling out the plays and yeah, calling all the matches. It's pretty cool to see that. I mean, he's been doing it for 2 of our events, Street Fighter 6 and Mortal Kombat. And he's doing pretty good with it. I mean, at least I see that he's doing good at it. So yeah.
We've seen him, do it like for our tournaments too. You can tell with his commentary, he's very good. He's very good at what he does. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. That's why he's one of ours, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So yeah, I mean, I did promise y'all that we're going to be touring at the arcades, different arcades, see what they have to offer, like for fighting games. I know they got like a handful of fighting games as far as the Headless Horseman arcade is concerned. So next Tuesday, I will be heading over to the Headless Horseman arcade for the very first time, and I will be getting a look at what they have to offer. Now, I know there's Uday has some good fighting games, that is what I've been told. So I'm very interested to see what he has up his sleeve. And I know that, in the next, it's located in Wheaton next Tuesday. Next week when we do the podcast, I'll be giving my special input on what I think about the arcade. And yeah, I mean, based off of what I'm hearing so far, it seems like a pretty cool place to hang out in Wheaton.
Yeah, and I've done some research on it too. I've looked it up. I've seen, on Google directions what it looks like. Some pictures of what it looks like. It looks great. I'm gonna admit it to you guys. It looks amazing. It looks fun. It looks active in there. And I've heard, I've read on articles and research about it. It sounds like a great place to hang out, great place to play some games. I'm excited to see what JP's got to say about it after his meeting with Uday. So.
And it's crazy too because it's like it was like recently they opened up the arcade and they've already got this big sign to attract the arcade. It's pretty cool. I personally like it. So pretty cool to see. Oh, Stephen Lucas, it is a stream chat.
Stephen Lucas.
We will get to you in a little bit. I've got a little surprise up my sleeve for you. We will get to that in a little bit though. So what else do we have to say? Yeah. Oh, and I want to give a huge shout outs to the owner of Year of the Phoenix and Motion Sources, Craig. Craig from Year of the Phoenix. He is our first ever customer that bought a t-shirt from us. So Craig is coming over to the arcade tomorrow to pick it up. Very much appreciate Craig for supporting the community, supporting Bloody Wars, and you're going to be rocking in that shirt, man, or at least someone that you got it for. I mean, you could get your own shirt. I mean, I'll give you one. But yeah, to those that want to represent the Bloody Wars tournament, this awesome fighting game organization, you gotta go to www.bloody-wars-tournament.com. I don't care what you have up your sleeve. To all the casual players out there, to everyone, the streamers, the supporters, the fans out there, you gotta represent. It's kind of like a jersey, right? Like, I don't know what else to say. Like,
maybe we should get some jerseys in there.
Yeah. Especially if we're going to be promoting the Blitz tournament. Now that I think about it, we should get customized Bloody Wars jerseys.
We'll come up for a design for it. We'll let you guys know.
But for now, go to www.bloody-wars-tournament.com and sign up for, and get yourself a t-shirt, man. Rock out in it. I want to see you wear it. You know what? I want to see how many of our fans can get one of those shirts. I mean,
by the next tournament? You want to have that deadline?
You know what though? I'm gonna do something cool. If we can get there, if we can get like an amount of shirts sold, I'm gonna do something cool. I'm gonna bring something cool to you guys, So stick around for that. Moving on.
A good challenge.
For real. We gotta get there. So you already know who when was this? This was a long time ago. I can't even remember. Like summertime of 2024, right? Last year. after the Power Stone tournament, it was a huge success. Obviously, Aiden walking away with the Bloody Wars Championship. A little bit after the tournament, we got a chance to meet Zero Ambition. He came in with this team. We had this little thing going. We got a chance to see Team Bloody Wars making their debut against Team Power Stone Now and Forever. It's a little organization that Zero Ambition was playing with. I mean, all of us were there. Claudio, DSP, Norbert Vale, I believe, was there. Aiden. It was a good time to see everyone play the Power Stone. I thought it was pretty cool to see. Reason I brought that up. So last year, he was able to bring Power Stone to Evo. But now, in May, Zero Ambition is hosting a Power Stone tournament in Combo Breaker. In Combo Breaker this year, folks, we're going to be seeing a side tournament of Power Stone in Combo Breaker. You damn right I'm signing up to that tournament. You damn right I am. So
Power Stone Combo Breaker? I don't know much about that, actually.
So Combo Breaker is one of the biggest fighting game organizations in Illinois ever. So
right.
Every year they bring like a weekend event of fighting games. It's a huge event. So we're going to be seeing the side tournament from Combo Breaker hosted by Zero Ambition and Power Stone. You best believe I'm going to be showing up, and I'm going to prove to every single one of y'all who's the real GOAT. You already know.
You got to bring your shirt there. If you guys remember the
tournament that we had. God.
The number one Power Stone player in the world, my brother JP, and still lost against Aiden Quinn.
All right,
took home the which was an awesome turnout, by the way. I love seeing his ego die down a little bit, just a little bit though. You still see it around all the time. But honestly, I might just join the tournament myself. I might. I'm not gonna lie. I might just join the tournament myself. I might make his bold move. I might make a request to face him.
It's gonna be a big mistake if you sign up to the same tournament in the same bracket that I'm gonna be in.
I guess we'll find out, right? I'll probably make that request if he can get that. If he can get that done, We'll see what happens, JP. But until then, I'm gonna be practicing at the Galvin Ghost Arcade.
Of course, you're gonna be
every day
practicing. Oh. He said every day. Yeah, I like to believe that every time I'm over here, he's gonna play. Yeah, I don't buy that. Not one bit. Sorry.
You don't got to.
Okay.
I know.
All right, moving on, folks. I mean, Lionel's in the stream chat on YouTube. I really want to see that. You know what? I'll put in a good word for you.
Doing commentary.
Commentary for Combo Breaker.
For Combo Breaker, Street Fighter 6.
Dude.
I would honestly watch that stream.
I will apply for you.
That would be freaking cool.
So, as you guys know, the next tournament that we're going to be hosting is going to be the Blitz 99 tournament. Everyone's excited for that. We've got a lot of people they're clicking on that tournament. They were looking into the Facebook advertisements that I've been posting recently, and a lot of people are looking into that, you know. Speaking of looking into things, next Friday, folks. On Friday, this week coming Friday, tune in to the special, the very first ever promo for 2025. Tune in to the promo shoot this Friday. Norbert Vale will be releasing his first ever promo in a while, actually, for Blitz 99. Before we release Norbert Vale to talk about a little bit about the Blitz 99 tournament, I'm going to give you guys a scoop. I'm going to give you guys a scoop of something that he said. I'm going to give you guys a scoop of the promo interview that we had. Before we release Norbert Vale, we've got to play this clip. This clip is a clip where Norbert Vale had to call somebody out. He had to call someone out. He called out a few people in the promo, but this one, I mean, I've got to show you guys. I mean, you all know Norbert. He's hyping stuff up. He's calling people out. He's talking that trash.
Stirring the pot a little. It's just Norbert's personality.
We gotta love it. You gotta love it, right? But
you really do, especially with him being Bats champion.
But for this clip, though, I mean, you have to watch yourself. Steven Lucas, you have to say something after what Norbert says. Take a look.
The other person I am calling out is none other than Steven Lucas. Tell me something, Steven. Plan on coming for this tournament, or are we just going to stay home again for the 5th time?
I just want to bring this up for the record. He is not showing up.
Of course he's not. He doesn't want none of this. He fears this. He fears me. That's why he's not coming. Why he hasn't shown up in the last 4 Bloody Wars tournaments? Because he's afraid I'm gonna whip his ass. And I'm telling you right now, Steven, I don't know when's the next time you are even gonna come back, or if you're even planning on coming back at all. Are you really truly calling it quits? Because right now you got other people that think that you are scared of me. And I'm starting to think they're right. So if you want to prove everyone wrong, come on down and face me.
Yes, sir.
Because I know you say you can beat. You say you've beaten JP Pitts, you've beaten a few people, but you've never played me. And that's why I'm saying I'm calling you out right now. Come on now.
Norbert.
Oh, that was gold.
What happened, man?
That was gold.
Okay, well, I don't know what to say to that, man. I mean, that was me in the background, like trying to keep myself together.
Me too. I just struggled right now to keep myself from laughing, dude. That's so awesome.
Man, I don't even know where to begin. Hey, Norbert, what was your thought process behind what you said?
Nah, it's just plain and simple. I haven't seen Steven Lucas in the last, the last 4 tournaments. I know that. Oh, sorry. I was reading a text on the side. Anyhow. Like I said, he hasn't been on for a while, and a lot of people was wondering, did he quit Bloody Wars? Did he finally say enough was enough? Was he done taking L's every time?
I don't know, man, but based on the stream, based off of the chat, oh man, we've got a spam going on.
You got some people riled up, especially the man you called out, Steven Lucas, right now. And what she's saying is the commute involved.
He's like, oh, Damien, who hurt you? Who hurt you, Norbert?
Lucas, Steven.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I don't know, Steven. You have to come out, man. I don't know. After hearing what Norbert said, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it's cool seeing I'm glad that you're here, man. I'm glad that you're, coming over here.
But yeah, to Steven's credit, I've been fighting a cold too. So I just finished eating a bowl of cream of chicken rice.
Yeah, I was under the weather this weekend too, so I can understand that. So, I mean, what else has been going on, man? How's everything else been?
Right now, I mean, like I said, I enjoyed, helping you film that promo. I can't wait to see how that's going to look on Friday. Do me a favor. Check your backstage for a moment.
Oh, no, yeah. Here, let me see. Okay. Well, I mean, let me figure that in. Oh no!
Steven's
Oh
asking for us to invite him in.
no! Oh no! Oh God!
We're
What
gonna have to take Norbert off the stage.
what have I done? What have I done?
He wants in. He actually wants in.
Yes, he says, invite me in. Those 3 terrifying words.
We will help.
Who does he
I
think
mean,
he
I'll-
is? Ray Riot? Let me in.
let me in.
Little pig.
Let me in. But I mean, it's cool. You know, I'm glad that you were able to come out here regardless of the weather. And yeah, it's been a crazy week.
I really, despite the fact, yeah, like I said, I've been fighting a cold, but oh my god, I really wanted to do this for a while. I haven't done a promo since last year's Third Strike promo. That was the last.
Yeah, it's been a while. I haven't done a promo in a hot minute, so I can't wait to get to work on that. I mean, we've got to do more now these days, you know.
I'm hoping like other people, you know, come up and also want to shoot their own promos with you, whatnot. I want to see what everyone else has to say.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. I mean, I feel like after your promo comes out for Blitz, I feel like everyone else will be inspired to have their own little promo, you know? So it's cool to have that going.
I hope so. I hope so. You know what? I think it's time.
You think it's time?
I think it's time.
Okay. Do you want to do your little introduction?
Yes. Allow me to do the introductions.
All right. Go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his Bloody Wars podcast debut, formerly from Burbank, Illinois, now residing in Orlando, Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, my younger brother, the other member of Team Strider Clan, Strider versus himself, Eddie Vale.
Hey guys, how we doing?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Hey, we're doing good. How are you? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah,
Yes,
we can hear you
we can.
perfectly.
We can hear you great, dude. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, we had some technical issues earlier.
Sorry, you
so.
had a little bit of issues trying to get on. But
Yeah. No, thanks for having me. How you guys doing tonight?
Doing all right.
I'm
I mean, it's great.
I'm cold right now.
Aren't we all? Aren't we all? Yeah, Eddie, thank you for being here, man. I know that, I mean, we're all facing colds right now, but you won't have to deal with that, right? You're all the way in Florida.
Yeah, actually, I just came back from Atlanta. I was there for a week, and yeah, we were supposed to be there until Monday, but we actually left a day early because the snow advisories up there were pretty bad. They're dealing with like 15-degree weather. I know you guys are sub-zero down in Chicago, so I know you guys are.
Yeah, right now there's ice and snow everywhere, dude.
Negative
Negative today was insane.
Yeah, it's a killer. But yeah, no, we're cruising at like 50 here. I'm all right. I'm still wearing shorts.
That's cool.
I don't know how the hell you do it, but you know what?
So what's the weather like over there? Like, what's it like? Even though that it's like crazy cold over here, what's it like over there?
It's not that bad over here. It's like I said, it's about 50 degrees. So, you know, we no rain. Just it doesn't get much colder than that most of the time. This is about as cold as it gets. So we only see this for like a month out of the year. And the other 11 months we're pretty much cruising at 80. So
I seriously need that right now.
Half of us need it right now, dude. I need it right now.
So what brings you out to Georgia?
I was out there with my girlfriend. She was doing work for a business. So there was an expo in downtown Atlanta that we were at for a week.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So
Awesome.
she's trying to sell some stuff through her business, and it was a lot of fun. But I also got to check out the FGC in Atlanta. We went to the aquarium. So we made a little trip out of it. It was pretty fun.
That's cool. That's awesome, man. So I mean, I guess the first thing I wanted to ask you is like, how'd you get into fighting games? Because I mean, did Norbert bring you into it as an older brother? What got you into it?
You know, it's really funny. When I was in Atlanta this past week, I went to the weeklies out there, and they interviewed me as an out-of-towner, and they asked me the exact same question. They asked me, how'd you get into the FGC? Or how'd you get into the gaming? How'd you get into like this level of gaming that you are now? And I told them what I'll tell you is basically my brother here. You know, I back when arcades were a thing, much more commonly, we used to go to all sorts of places in Chicago. We'd go to Chicago, Fort City
Chicago
Mall. Chicago Ridge for sure. Fort City Mall, Diversions, Nickel City. I've been going to those places since I was in my teens, like 13, 14, 15. I'm 36 now, so 20 years later, I'm still on the sticks and playing. But going out with him every weekend really set up that pattern, getting acclimated with everything fighting game related, and here I am now doing it 2 decades later.
It's cool, man. I mean, what was I gonna say? I promise you we didn't look into that interview. I can promise you that. So
Yeah, I heard about it.
So I mean, it's cool to see that it's passed on to your brother, and he got you into it for a very long time. But like, there's different versions of fighting games out there, because as you can see, Norbert Vale, he's mostly into retro games, and he does really good at them. I mean, let's be honest. And then you're more into the FGC type of world. So what's that like? The difference of the experience. Like, what was that like for you?
Well, I think when I played retro games and when I was younger playing, I look at it more as something for fun, right? And that's not to say that I don't play fighting games for fun now, right? But when you choose to play them, I guess what you'd say competitively, right? Where you go out to these events like Combo Breaker, or you go to CEO, and you're really practicing to compete against people who are like the top of the player list now, right? You want to be one of these guys finishing top 8 at a major and all that. You look at it a little bit more. I don't say scientifically, but you got to put more thought into it. Everybody at the highest level looks at these games in a very complex, very meticulous way. And so as I play these games now, as I'm older, it's much more of a mental game, as much as it used to be like an emotional thing. You play fighting games, you feel like, I'm going to hit that dragon punch because I think he's going to jump. When you're older and you're playing these newer games, there's a lot more math to it. So it's just there's a lot more thought that kind of goes into that way. It's a little bit more scientific.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, actually. I can understand that.
Yeah.
Especially playing this guy at MK1, kicking my butt all the flipping time, dude. I can't land a hit on him sometimes, dude.
Oh, I know. I mean, I play retro games with Norbert, and we go pretty even, but he gets me more times than I'll get him. I'll say that for sure.
It's a younger brother love, dude. I understand. This guy got me into fighting games too.
I'm glad that I had him in those teenage years to push me through that. I don't think I would love fighting games as much as I love them now if it wasn't for that.
So what would be? Yeah. So what would be like the game? I guess we could start with like no, it's okay. Well, I guess we could start with what was your first game, like your first fighting game that you were into? And what's the main fighting game that you love to play right now? And I guess we can start off with the mains. What's your main in those games, pretty much? So
like right now, my big thing is Street Fighter 6. I've been playing it since it came out. I actually wasn't really interested into Street Fighter 6 until after it came out. Everybody was building up the hype for it, and I was so kind of turned off from Street Fighter 5. I was kind of like, Street Fighter 6, whatever. And then I actually got convinced to kind of play it more as the game came out. But
World Tour won me over.
Yeah, I played a lot of World Tour before I actually started playing like ranked and online tournaments and all that stuff. But before that, I was really big on Tekken 7. I played Tekken 7 for 3 years or so of its life. But before that, I played a lot of Marvel vs. Capcom 3. And before that, my big game that I really started playing that I think really got me into fighting games was Capcom versus SNK 2. That was my favorite game growing up for the longest time.
That game's the GOAT.
Yeah, I'm really excited for this year. We're gonna get that reboot so we can play it online nowadays.
Capcom versus SNK 2 collection. I'm ready.
That collection's gonna be so fun. But yeah, that game really put fighting games on the map for me. Once I played that, I was sold. It got me into a lot of the older games that CVS2 is kind of based on, right? Like you get exposed to King of Fighters, you get exposed to things outside of just Street Fighter when you're playing like these 2D fighters because of games like that. We need more crossovers.
Mm-hmm.
So the pro tournaments that you visit, because I'm assuming you're a big pro FGC player, correct?
I'm known within my scene, right? Within Florida. So I'll take
Sure.
that. I'll take that for sure.
Sure. So, I guess I wanted to ask is like, what are your big fighting game tournaments that you would usually attend to? Because I mean, you probably visit a lot of them. So,
I try to go at least once a year to something out of state. Most recently, let's see. Locally, I always go to CEO because it's in Orlando. I can't not go to CEO, Community Effort Orlando. Combo Breaker, I've been to once. I've been to it in 2018.
I thought you
I've
went
been
more than once.
No, I've only been one time. I went the year before it shut down at the Pheasant Run Resort, and they moved to their new location. I was lucky enough to check it out there one last time before they closed down. But I've been to that once, and then I've been to 3 Evos. So that's been a lot of fun every time I've gone. I've been to a couple of final rounds before they closed down. But that's actually about it. I do mostly traveling within Florida, just because, for me, as much as I love fighting game tournaments and stuff, I still have, a life at home. I still work a 9 to 5. I still have responsibilities. And I wish I could travel as much as I wanted, but you gotta pick and choose,
Welcome to adulthood.
Yeah, you gotta pick and choose. So maybe when I get to that point, I can start getting paid to go to these things. That'd be pretty sick. But until then, I get like 3 a year.
nice, good to know, man.
Evil is still like on my bucket list.
Which one is?
Evil.
Oh, Evo, yeah.
I was supposed to go in 2020.
Evo now is such a different monster from like the Evo that I remember hearing about when I was a kid. Now it's so esports, it's all spectacle, all these crazy stages and all that. Think of Evo from like 20 years ago. It was just like in a ballroom with a bunch of people crowded around him on stage. Now it's like entire arenas filled with spectators just watching these people. It's come a pretty long way.
Yeah, no, I hear that. And I know you guys are siblings and you guys are close. It sounds like you guys are really close. As far as like family goes, you guys sound really close. But as far as distance wise goes, you guys are pretty far away. I know you guys. I know Eddie, you live in Florida. Norbert lives here. So, what got you to move to Florida?
That's about 2,000 miles or so. I moved down here when I was like 18, and so my parents were kind of getting sick of the weather, and we needed to kind of figure out how I was going to do college. So they didn't want to have me move while I started. So we just thought that the point was to make right out of high school, start somewhere new, and then we moved down to Florida. So that was pretty much it. We were just kind of looking at it that way, and I've visited a couple of times. But Florida, I mean, as much as I love my roots in Chicago, Florida has grown on me. It has taken up my adult life growing up here. So it is my new home for sure. But I do like coming to visit once in a while. Chicago is always nice when I come up there, I should say.
That's cool. So you're saying your family wants to visit like the weather and stuff. I understand that. So yeah. It's you and your family, and then Norbert's is all alone with nobody.
I wouldn't say that. He's got plenty. Actually, he's got the bulk of the family. I just got dad.
Poor
but I mean, for us, it's like it's basically my parents and I that are down here. Everyone else in terms of our family is pretty much up in Illinois or Puerto Rico, right? So,
that's cool.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
Yeah. So.
Same for us here. Same for us here. Actually, on my father's side, a lot of our family is down in Puerto Rico. So
yeah. So so
that's cool.
Yeah.
So I know, like the first time you've been to, I don't know if it's the first time in a while for you that you've been in Illinois, but when that happened, you've attended to the Street Fighter 6 tournament. I know Norbert, him being the 3-time, gonna be 4-time champ. Well, don't want to get my hopes up. 3-time champion Norbert Vale. He's been a beast at this game, and he's gotten you into it, and you've had your fair taste of what Bloody Wars is like. And what's that like to you?
Bloody Wars was fun. You know, I know you guys are doing that Blitz tournament coming up in the next week or so, right? I laugh because I really would like to take part of that. This is one of my favorite sports games to play.
Really? Football?
Yeah. I love
It would
Blitz
it would be
specifically.
nice if you showed up.
I know it's
like
I don't know, it's a
already.
very niche thing. I love fighting games and then NFL Blitz. That's it.
Fair.
And I saw the highlights from the last one. I think Norbert had some crazy like last
my
quarter.
God, dude.
Oh my!
Final was amazing.
I showed my friends here that I was like, "You're not gonna believe what I just saw. That was ridiculous."
Like,
You know what? I actually showed Herbie that video, and he just looked at me like, "How the hell?"
Oh man, you can't make that stuff up, dude.
You
Some of
can't,
those
no.
highlights you see in these games are unbelievable.
That's like a 1 in a million shot right there, especially if he's trying to get away to like
Right, to
run the
stop
clock.
the time.
No, run the clock
Or
down.
run,
Just
sorry,
run down the clock.
run the clock
I
down.
could've-
Right. Get a fumble end zone. That's so like
You
that's
couldn't
the
have
least
scripted it better. You couldn't have
Right?
scripted it better, man. It was crazy.
I hope
I hope you
Jim
guys have
Pat's
another-
watching this.
I just hope you have another hype moment like that at the next tournament.
Oh,
Especially-
we're all,
We'll have-
we're all
Oh, dude.
hoping.
I mean, come on. We're always having hype moments. We have that one. We've had Norbert's blooper. That was the funniest thing that has probably happened in our tournament. I'd say. That's all I can think about.
Oh, Tracy Gleave is in the stream chat. What's up, Tracy? Glad you're popping in here. But I mean, what's stopping you from attending the Blitz? Is it just life over there, or?
Yeah, I mean, I just got responsibilities, right? Like, you know, I work a 9 to 5. I gotta, help
That's understandable.
Plus, I think he
business
only
and
has very
stuff.
little PTO.
Yeah, so it's just like
So-
I basically got to plan ahead, and it's just where things like that are very much like a luxury. So, it'd be
What do you
nice
do?
to come up for something. I work for a bank, so I do.
Oh,
I work at a bank, like in a corporate office. I do like
Excuse me.
white collar work, 9 to 5, work at a desk all day, but I don't have unlimited PTO like that, so I'd have to
Sure.
use my battles, like I said.
Mm-hmm. No, are you planning on coming back this year?
I'm not sure. We got to see because the business that my girlfriend's running right now is expanding a lot this year.
Oh,
and so
that's
just
good.
we got to see
No,
where
that's
it's
good.
at.
I understand. I completely
so-
understand.
Right.
Just
So
as
I
long as you don't
basically
as long as you don't try to BS your
Surprise
way like
you.
last time and try to surprise me and Michelle when
Oh,
Michelle
man.
caught your ass like
that's
Shut
such
up.
a-
So good.
man,
I am
JP.
so-
can
I am
it
so
wasn't
sorry.
JP's fault. It wasn't.
Hold on,
JP's
hold on.
fault. That's the
I gotta say that story will always be so funny to me because I tell it to people who are like adjacent to this group, right? And it's like I signed up for that tournament on the website and I laugh because on the bottom of that form there's like, is there anything you'd like to tell us about you registering? And I type in there, I say, don't tell Norbert I'm coming. This is a surprise. And I get a phone call an hour later from Norbert. He's like, did you sign up for this tournament? I said, come on, man. He didn't read the form. He didn't read the form. So I had to go find JP on Facebook. I didn't even get the chance to add him as a friend. I just cold called him like a stranger. I was like,
You were coming
Norbert,
at
I'm
me.
coming down here, man.
You were coming at me too. I remember that.
Yeah.
During that moment, I was just like, no, because like I was sitting there, right? I was looking through the registrations, and then I'm like during the Street Fighter, like in the beginning of when I advertised it, I was just like, Norbert was telling me how good you were in Street Fighter 6, and I'm like, yo, just sign Eddie up or whatever, right? So he's like, I don't know if he's gonna come out or not. I should probably ask him. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I'm assuming it's like you're probably not gonna come out. And then as the date gets closer, I was like asking Norbert, I'm like, hey, is Eddie probably gonna come out? He was like, no, I got work on that day, or he's got work on that day, he's busy. Oh, I don't know if he's gonna come out. Like, okay, so it's probably a hard no. So the person that was running the registers was like the registrations was like in charge of the website too, right? And I was, scrolling through the website on my own, and I saw Eddie's name, and I'm like, what? I thought he says he's not doing it. So I'm like, oh God, I feel so bad, Eddie. I am so sorry, man.
I'm glad it worked out, though. I'm glad it worked out. I was able to sneak in and able to hide myself for at least a couple minutes before I was quickly found out.
To make up for it, I was like,
again, you know, you gotta be smarter to outsmart Michelle.
Oh, yeah.
I will tell you that right now, because like I said, she caught you
100%.
immediately. It took me a while, but the only reason how I found out it was you was because of your fight stick.
Yeah, the customer gave it away. My name's plastered all over it.
Yeah,
we gotta do a better disguise next time. We gotta get you looking like an old grandma and grandpa couple.
Yeah.
We like place a bush in the next venue, and we just give you a ghillie suit.
Yep, that's it.
But to answer your question, I would like to come back to Chicago at some point again this year, because even while we were there this past year, we were only there for like 3 days. We really didn't get a chance to explore the city and kind of see it the way we wanted to. So I'll say that there is a non-zero chance you'll see me this year.
Final answer, Eddie. Final answer.
Non-zero, greater than 1%. Greater than 1. Anything can happen.
All right, I'm just, you know what? Cover my eyes. Just cover my eyes. I'm ready. All right.
99%.
Right.
99.
So, and you did pretty good in that tournament, actually. I mean, you were fourth place in that tournament, actually. Believe it or not.
yeah, he whooped Michelle's ass, and then he whooped my ass.
There are a lot of team kills in that tournament for sure.
I know.
Pretty good.
I felt so bad that his last match had to be on Station 2, because when he lost during that time, I mean, ooh, you were not happy with that one.
I was a little salty that day. I definitely was not happy with my performance, but I know those guys are good though, so congrats to them for sure. They caught me on a good day.
Yeah, man. I mean, oh my God, there was like a handful of pro players that came into this tournament. You had Spirit, and then I got Milk. Lionel was coming in too. Like, you've got all these pro players. And then, yeah, I mean, your main from that tournament, I forgot his name. I'm very bad with names.
I'm playing
Exactly.
Edmund Honda, yes sir.
Exactly. So, has he been your main throughout the Street Fighter series, or is it just 6?
So I play him in some games. I play him in Street Fighter 4. I play him Street Fighter 6, and I just now started playing him in CVS 2 because I play him in these newer games. I was like, well, maybe I'll try him out, and actually he grew on me. I started playing Super Turbo in a somewhat serious way the last year or so, and I try to learn Honda, but man, he's not the same Honda that's out now, and he's had to grow quite a bit to get to his point now. He was pretty weird in Super Turbo. But yeah, I'd say in most games, in most 2D fighters, I like grapplers. I like big bodies with big buttons. So I like, big chop.
The heavy hitters, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Big fan of that. I played Hagar in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I played Potemkin in Guilty Gear. So I like
the
that.
Lumbos. I can see that.
We need a Guilty Gear tournament.
Ooh, that'd be nice. Yeah, get some XX or something, some reload.
Gallopy's got Asset Core.
Yeah, Accent Core would be great. That's a lot of fun.
Cool.
Plus,
Is
it's
that what it
Michelle's
is?
favorite.
Is it? I thought it was Power Stone.
That's also one of her favorites, but she also loves Guilty Gear.
Norbert.
Her main is made for 2 reasons. They both the same height, and they both love dolphins.
Yeah, that's cool actually. And right, FGC related, right? Those are FGC games, right?
Yeah.
So now hearing you say this, Norbert and Eddie, this got me thinking. I was thinking, right, now that we're becoming a hybrid organization, those are some games that you guys have pointed out. I wanted to point this out to JP, right? What are some top tier, top voted games that we would like FGC games that we want to put out there? Whether it's from the Team Bloody Wars, like guessing it, or a roster wide vote, right? Like we get a bunch of people to vote for it. How would we go about that as the top games voted for?
So Norbert actually he told it completely flew out of my head at one point. Norbert was telling me that we've hit our 100 subscribers mark, and I I've made a promise on the stream where if we've reached this 100 subscriber, the 100 subscriber count, that you guys have an opportunity to vote or put in at least, what would you like to see the next Bloody Wars game, on the floor, So, with that said, I would like to hear your input. The Vale Brothers, what would be the next fighting game that you would like to see in Bloody Wars? Whoever wants to go first, I really don't care.
After
you know
baby brother.
Yeah,
I mean, well, you all just did Street Fighter 6, so I can't say that one, obviously. So, I mean, my next choice would be if I'm going to jump from future game. Are we sticking to like a present game or does it matter? Can it be a retro game?
We did promise FGC.
FGC?
FGC, I thought it was a combination of both. I thought it was like a combination of both.
No, I was thinking more FGC, right? Because if we're becoming a hyper organization, right? We've already got like other things going on. We've got the retro. We've covered tons of retro games, fighting games in the arcade already for tournaments. Now that we're moving into FGC, I want to see who wants what and what will be, like the more FGC, liked, or what we'll actually do for the tournaments.
Yeah, I mean, I think
I understand that.
the next natural choice, I think, would either be Tekken 8 or like a Guilty Gear Strive. Tekken's been around forever. Tekken 8 is very popular, and they just released a balance patch for it like last week. But I think it just matters more if you think your community likes more 3D fighters or if they like more 2D or fast-paced fighters like the anime fighters like Guilty Gear. But I think those two would be very natural choices. Mortal Kombat 1 could be a very solid choice. The new Fatal Fury, right? City of the Wolves. That one
I
also
gotta pre-order that.
a little bit of a niche thing, right? But that could be a very popular one as time goes on.
I can see that.
Mine that come to mind. Those are the ones that I can think of. I don't touch the anime fighters as much, so I know there are other ones like what is Under Night. That's a big one. Grand Blue is another
Fantasy.
popular game, right? Yeah, those are other ones that are also very popular. So it just depends on what your community likes.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah. And I'm glad you brought up like games like Tekken 8 and stuff like that, because that is one of the games that we're going to be doing. Eddie, I don't know if you know about this and you keep up with the streams or not, but we're doing Tekken 8 as one of the main games for Fight Fest in June. Okay. So, and actually, I wanted to ask about that too, real quick. So,
let's get Norbert's input on this first.
All right. I'm sorry, Norbert. Go ahead.
If we're gonna focus more like on FGC's type of games, I see nothing. I don't see nothing wrong with. You already have Tekken 8 for Fight Fest, so it doesn't need to be repeated. City of Wolves is a good pick. Like I said, I gotta still pre-order that. Another interesting game both Michelle and I sort of have a theme for, and that's Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle.
Yep, BB Tag. Yep.
And you know what? I wanted to have it where it's a 2v2, an actual 2v2 cross tag tournament. I am dying for an actual team tournament of 2v2.
My God.
I still want that.
That would be
a couples tournament or something. Is Mrs. Strider gonna be in this tournament? I don't know.
Maybe for a couple minutes.
Are we gonna see Michelle? I guess we're gonna see Michelle.
Yeah, okay. This was an unexpected guess in the.
Hey, let's see this. Michelle Vale.
Because of the headphones here.
All right, we've got Mrs. Strider in the stream. What's popping, Mrs. Strider?
Brother.
Hey, how's it going? Family reunion.
All over again, huh? So, Michelle, how have you been?
Good. Work stressing me out right now, but otherwise good.
That's good. I hope I don't know if you were listening to the stream earlier. We were talking about like favorite games, like favorite because we've reached the 100 subscriber mark. So, what would you like to see? What would be the next Bloody Wars game you would like to see FGC wise in the next Bloody Wars game, I should say?
Well, I did catch briefly. Eddie mentioned Tekken 8, and I think that's a good choice. And then I just heard my husband mention Blaze Blue.
Cross tag.
That one. And then Guilty Gear. Because, of course, like he said, May's my main.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're both same height and you both love dolphins.
This is a pretty good choices, and that's pretty good. And we're getting some votes in the chat too. Breaking Revenge, Soul Calibur 2, Sparkling
I thought we were
Zero.
only talking about current FGC stuff. Dang, if we want to go retro, hell, bring out CBS 2.
Oh, no.
Steven's giving his input, I guess. And then Damien brought up a good one. Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero.
Yeah, that's one of the newer ones that came out in October.
I haven't gotten a chance to get my hands on that yet. So if I would play on that for a little bit, get my inputs on that, we'll see. I should probably do a gameplay on that, honestly. I know we've been talking about doing gameplays around here. I guess we could talk about gameplays for a little bit. Which fighting games would you like to see me gameplay at?
Like, you want to see us play, or what game do we want to see you guys play?
Well, you've been live streaming a lot. Like, you've been streaming fighting games for a while.
I've been live streaming for almost 10 years now. I've been on Twitch for 10 years.
That's crazy, man. I mean, what would be a goal for? Oh, Hater Shack is saying Power Stone 2. You know, I normally, we're talking about FGC games, but if we're talking about Power Stone.
Power Stone 2 would be a good idea, but the problem is it is a 4-player only battle royal. You cannot do that.
I don't. I would have to look into that, honestly, because I'm not sure if it's like.
Well, yeah, but we also got.
Unless you want to do a 2v2 for Power Stone 2, then I say let's do it.
I do think if we're talking watching JP stream,
if we're gonna watch JP
then
stream,
I would say anything but Power Stone, because I don't think we've seen him really play.
You mean outside of
any of the games?
Outside of Aiden whipping his ass in grand finals?
Okay, all right.
Okay. Hey, you know what? Speaking of,
but no, actually, I want to see JP Pitts. I want to see him actually play a little bit of Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
I haven't played that one in a while. Oh, that's the one with the 3 players, right?
Yeah, I've played it with you too, actually. Mm-hmm.
And if that ever becomes a Bloody Wars tournament, you are using all 52 characters. None of them is banned. You are not forcing us to play with just a base roster.
Wait, you say MVC2?
For MVC2, yes.
I would have to look.
Yeah, you gotta have the whole roster.
If you Google search, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 tournaments, like for EVO or any other tournament, 90% of that roster is all unlocked.
Everybody is. You can't have nobody out of that list.
So you got it. So every one of them is arcade viable. So they're all tournament viable. So they all have to be in.
I mean, we get like a collect, and it's part of the collection. I'm assuming, correct?
In the collection, yes.
Okay, I mean,
arcade version. You got to unlock one at Galloping
look up to on my spare time.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
So I mean, what was I gonna say? What's up, Hater Shack? How you doing? So yeah, I mean, that could be a cool suggestion. I mean, for Power Stone, that's something that I need a live stream, or for gameplay too. Power Stone 2. I've actually once CC'd it not too long ago. It was pretty awesome. Getting to that final boss, I thought it looked like a badass.
Yeah, and you didn't look so much of a badass when they didn't beat you, but you know.
Okay, well you're ejected too.
You know what? I'm glad you brought it up back to Nora, because I wanted to ask at the Power Stone at the Street Fighter.
Can you even hear us?
I can sort of hear you. Yeah.
Okay.
It's just that Michelle's taking over the headphones.
There you go. So JP, I want to ask, because we on the Street Fighter 6 game and the Street Fighter 6 tournament, I think it was Street Fighter 6 anyway, or the ceremony, we asked Aiden about a game that he would like to see played as a Bloody Wars tournament.
Waku Waku 7.
Waku Waku 7. when do you think that is going to be like, a thing? When do you think that you're going to make that
So
a tournament?
we did promise.
Because
What's up?
I'm surprised you didn't look at the date for it. But so
Oh,
the
yeah,
date for the Waku Waku 7 tournament, it falls on 420, but it also happens to fall on Easter.
So yeah, I think that's where he's coming from. He's like, that's where David's coming from. He was asking if it's still gonna be on Easter because of it's a holiday. I'm unless if everyone's a big Easter religion, if everyone's doing everything on Easter, I don't see why not doing Waku Waku 7 on Easter. I mean, unless if you guys are doing anything on that day. Are you guys tradition like that?
The Valley household, not here, but in his family, it's kind of like mandatory to get together.
Yep.
On Easter?
Easter, Thanksgiving, Christmas. Yeah, those are all mandatory.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh, this is interesting now. Okay. I mean, we'll see. We'll look deep into that. But what do you think about Waku Waku 7? How familiar are you with that game, Norbert?
I've messed around with it here and there. I mean, I don't know every mechanic in the game, but I've fiddled around with it.
How about you, Eddie? Are you familiar with the game Waku Waku 7?
I am not actually. I've never heard of it in my life.
So
but Eddie is familiar with Breaker's Revenge.
I am. Yeah, I do know Breakers.
Oh, good to know.
I want to see Eddie versus Steven in Breaker's Revenge. Steven's
We
not going
just
to play
got
me, but he'll probably want to play Ed.
Steven was reaching out to me, and I think he wants to be part of this because he has something to say to Norbert after that call out. That
was brutal.
No. Bring him in.
No, definitely brutal.
What'd you think of that? What'd you think of that, Eddie? Your brother. What'd you have to say to that?
Savage. I mean, I was sad that I didn't get to see Steven at the Street Fighter 6 tournament because I heard this guy talks a lot, so he wasn't there for that either.
When I called out,
I guess there's a pattern going on with this guy, right?
Oh man,
I've heard. That's all I've heard. That's all I've heard. Don't shoot the messenger. That's all I've heard.
Honestly, I want to bring him, but at the same time, it's like
it's gonna. I feel like it's gonna take the whole stream if we bring him in.
You know what? I'm gonna have you as a ref. All right, we're gonna get you in a ref shirt. Break it up.
I got a white red.
You also told everyone that Steven was my one win.
No, your one win was against Devin.
Oh.
Steven whooped your ass.
Steven
whooped your ass twice.
Oh.
And I can't avenge your L because he always loses before he gets to me.
Steven, I mean, it was crazy about that first tournament. Well, no, I don't think it was his first tournament. It was Tekken 3. I remember it was a tournament Tekken 3.
Right.
It was so, I don't know why. It was he was obsessed with beating women in the tournament. He was bragging about beating Sam in the tournament at the time, and he was bragging about beating Michelle and Nicole at the time. Oh my god.
Nicole almost eliminated Steven. She came very close.
Close.
But I told Steven the only way he ever win the World Championship if it was him versus 7 other women.
Oh, so it tells me a lot. It tells me a lot about him. I don't know.
Sure. But Close ain't gonna cut it over. You as a 4-time former champion should know that.
He's in. He's in the group. No. All right. So before I made the decision to bring him in, Norbert, I'm gonna ask you this: are you sure? Are you 100% sure you want me to bring Steven Lucas in here?
Bring him in. I gotta see what he has to say.
I need to go grab my black t-shirt right now.
Before we bring Steven Lucas in, I'm gonna play this video again to those that are just tuning in right now in the stream. One last time before we bring Steven Lucas in. Let's listen to what Norbert had to say at the time.
The other person I am calling out is none other than Steven Lucas. Tell me something, Steven. Plan on coming for this tournament, or are we just gonna stay home again for the 5th time?
I just want to bring this up for the record. He is not showing up.
Of course he's not. He doesn't want none of this. He fears this. He fears me. That's why he's not coming. Why he hasn't shown up in the last 4 Bloody Wars tournaments? Because he's afraid I'm gonna whip his ass. And I'm telling you right now, Steven, I don't know when's the next time you are even gonna come back, or if you're even planning on coming back at all. Are you really truly calling it quits? Because right now you got other people that think that you are scared of me. And I'm starting to think they're right. So if you want to prove everyone wrong, come on down and face me.
Yes, sir.
Because I know you say you can beat. You say you've beaten JP Pitts, you've beaten a few people, but you've never played me. And that's why I'm saying I'm calling you out right now. Come on now.
You ready? All right. But all right. Before we say anything,
Firefight Funhouse.
all right, hold on.
Hold on. Boys, Norbert, are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Steven, are you ready?
For what?
Eddie, what's
Are you
up?
ready?
Did you
Eddie
notice what's in
not
the background
prepared.
over here?
Why you no prepare, bro?
Bring
What's
the
in the background?
All right. It's breaking it. All right.
Being Bray Wyatt, so I put the background of Firefly's Funhouse right behind me.
I expect that out of Brandon Travis, but not you.
Well, JP claimed I was pulling a Bray Wyatt, so why not?
Okay.
I like that. Okay. So, Steven, what do you have to say to that?
You know, I didn't want to miss the past Bloody Wars, but you know, there's other obligations, and there's also the 200-mile commute. And I also vowed not to do a one-day travel up and back the same day because that's brutal. I wanted to be at the Mortal Kombat tournament. However, I'm not going to torture myself if I'm hacking up a lung, literally, and hacking up liquids. I mean, what could come next? I could be hacking up
Steven, you
blood.
said you were hacking up a lung as well?
Yeah, I've been dealing with a sinus infection.
I've been feeling that all. I've been feeling that all day today. No, so I know how that's like. I know how that feels. Like I've been going through that all day today.
If you're in the car driving and you're coughing like uncontrollably, it's brutal.
It is.
The day before the last Bloody Wars tournament, I was driving up from St. Louis because I was invited to attend somebody's Wrestling Hall of Fame ceremony. Asked me to be there. And by the way, I haven't shown these yet. Well, now I'm going to have to get rid of the background. Stand by. I'm going to get rid of that background because I want you to see this. I want you to see these because this was the gift I was given.
What you got there?
These are picture books. Oops, this one's upside down. Hang on. There we go. The person who invited me was a photographer in St. Louis and took pictures of many of the legends that went through the St. Louis area. Like these are old pictures. Some of these are old pictures. Well, these guys won't be recognized, but here's one. This is Lou Thez. This is one of the greatest NWA world champions of all time. Let's see.
Some history over here. I like that.
Yeah.
This is Bob Geigel. I did get to see him a little bit, but not in the ring. This is Vern Gagne. Nick Bockwinkel, AWA World Heavyweight Champion. Here's somebody you recognize. Bobby the Brain Heenan.
The greatest manager of all time.
Terry Funk. Dan the King, Harley Race. His son runs World League Wrestling. And here is Ric Flair.
Nature Boy.
That's
Oh,
gonna
he's
be
about-
me. I'm gonna win
Let's see
16 Bloody Wars championships. I'm gonna be the Ric Flair of the Bloody Wars. Woo!
Jerry Lawler. And I have 3 of these books. This is Carrie Von Erich.
Remember the kilt.
So,
Oh yes, sir.
oh, look at the Dragon
Yes,
Steamboat. And that's just, so I have 3 of these books here.
Before we proceed,
There's Macho Man, Randy
Oh,
Savage.
over the summer.
Woo!
So, driving
Okay,
back
go.
from St. Louis, I was actually coughing up mouthful of liquid, and it was sweet. And because of that,
No, don't leave.
because of that, I made the decision Sunday morning that I was hurting so bad. It's like, is not worth driving another 200 miles up to Chicago and then driving back the same night. It was just too much, taking too much of a toll on my body. And I'm 53 years old. If I was much younger, maybe I would have, stuck
No, I get it. I mean, people getting sick is not fun at all. I mean, this week is like excruciating for me.
You sick?
Yeah. No,
You're
I'm not
still
sick. No, I'm saying
No, this
this weekend.
Okay.
It was brutal.
Yeah.
I know it's brutal. I know it's brutal. Still real cold. But I did make the trip up there for the 3-day weekend. So
All right, go ahead,
Good to
man.
hear.
Stay right, everyone.
you gotta take off.
She's
See you,
leaving.
Michelle.
Bye,
See ya.
brother.
See ya.
Now, I can't be there
Bye, Zoe.
because
Bye, Zoe.
there is a memorial
Mama.
tournament for somebody that I was close to, and I gotta be there. It's an
So-
all- the Robin
so-
Casper Memorial Tournament in Springfield on February the 8th at the 8th Street Gym is the event that I'm going to be in attendance for. So, unfortunately, it's in conflict with Blitz.
So I wanted to ask, Eddie, I wanted to ask you about something. I mean, I'm pretty sure you probably hear this a lot from your older brother, but how familiar are you with Stephen Lucas and what he's done in Bloody Wars? How familiar are you with that?
Not too familiar. It's not like Norbert keeps me up to date on the weekly findings and stuff. All I know is that there's been a rivalry now that has been on hold for a lot longer than it needs to be. So,
I'll tell you what. here.
Yeah, I think you're thinking someone else, actually.
am I?
I'll tell you what. I put out a video that I was challenging all the former gamers of the year to best of 7 challenges, where I'd run the gauntlet of all former gamers of the year. But you know what? Maybe I can do one separate challenge to see if Norbert Vale can conquer me in all games, not just fighters.
We want to see a blitz. We want to see a blitz.
that.
We want to see a blitz. We want to see a match between Steven and Norbert and Blitz. I mean, we've seen it in hand. Like, we want to see that match. When is that going to happen?
Well, schedule it. Let's schedule it.
We will schedule that. All right.
But here's the other. Will you take me on in a best of 7 challenge? Blind draw with 1 reroll to be invoked whenever you feel like it.
Deal.
Yes.
Deal.
You know who I have?
I know. See, here's the thing. I know that you're good outside fighting games. I already
If you
know
draw
that.
a fighting game, you draw a fighing game.
But
You put on there game.
but let's remember, the last time we had a best of 7 on the Bloodcast, and I
But it's
nearly
all
cleaned
fighters.
too. I know.
I know, but this one's like every game in the arcade, so it's a blind draw. I also want King Cam Blackman. I want King Cam Blackman, Brandon Travis to host it again. Host the live stream.
Here, we're not going to bring that name up.
I don't care what you got. I don't.
We're not going to bring that name up. I will say this. Listen.
Oh,
We're not gonna
man.
bring
JP, that was epic.
I will say this. Rome Squad just brought up a good idea. Actually, I'm really interested to see this. Steven Lucas was oh my god, like Steven's obsessed with Breaker's Revenge. Eddie is familiar of what Breaker's Revenge is. We want to see this match right here, right now. What do you think of that? Eddie, are you down to face off against Steven and Breaker's Revenge right now?
Right now, through what? Fightcade?
Yeah, Fightcade.
I can check. I have to see if I have it up and running. I don't know if I have my Fightcade patched.
Yeah, I know you wasn't prepared for that. I don't blame you.
Yeah, let me take a look here and see what I can do.
That
Give me a
was a
second.
good idea, though. We saw that in the chat, and we had to bring it up.
Yeah.
Sorry to cut you off, Steven. Not really though. But I mean,
but I mean, Steven.
I'll say if I can't do it, let's see if you can get Norbert maybe to get up in there and play. Would that be?
Yeah, that could be a
Can
thing
I
too.
defer to my brother? See how this match goes.
Give me 5 minutes.
Hey, Steven, you've got some challenges now. I mean, you've been calling out a bunch of people now, so let's see this happen. I mean, we've been seeing your promos lately.
Steven, you're back on the stage. You don't have to keep typing in the chat. You can talk.
Oh, really? I don't have my windows open. So now I'll need 5 minutes to rig up my arcade stick.
Okay. Yeah, all right. We'll give you.
I have not run Fightcade in a while, so I don't know if I'm gonna run into problems. So I better bring it up right now and see if it's operational.
All right.
Because I was going to stream Food Fight again because there's a problem with that game at the arcade, and now they're talking about maybe signing off on my card because they can't fix the problem with the CPU board.
All right. So here's what we'll do. Here's what we'll do. Steven and Eddie, I will get you guys off the screen. Private chat me if you guys are able to get Fightcade working.
Okay. I'll let you know.
I actually got Fightcade working.
All right. We'll give you guys some time
in a few minutes.
All right. See ya.
All right. Cool.
All right, Norbert. Are you gonna do the same thing, or are you gonna? I mean, you already.
Hey, I should be able to I should be able to watch the matches.
I mean, yeah. All right. Yeah, right? We're gonna.
I see. Right now, I do see Ed on Fightcade right now.
Okay.
Got it. Okay.
All right. Got it. Well, he's already got it in. Okay. Cool. All right. We're gonna definitely put this on spectate mode. I definitely want to.
I want to see this.
Last time you tried putting on spectate mode, it didn't work out for you.
No, Steven's gonna share his screen and do that. So we will see this match. That's the first in a while, actually.
Right. I can't wait to see this. Actually.
All right.
Road Squad. I'm hyped. I am too, man.
This is the hype, man. This is why I'm here. I bring you guys the match, the content.
But you're also not the one who came up with the idea, so give credit to him, Scott. I can't speak today. I'm sorry, guys.
All right, I'm about to kick you out too. All right. I mean, yeah. While we wait, I wanted to take this time to give a huge shout outs. Again, like I said, Craig. Yeah, we'll bring you guys back in and let me know when you guys are ready. I'll bring you back in a little bit, Norbert.
All
right. I want to give, like I said, I want to give a shout outs to Craig and You're the Phoenix one more time for that shirt order. Very much appreciated. I hope the guy that's going to be wearing that shirt, he's going to be rocking out with it. You know, it's a pretty cool design if you ask me.
I like it. I saw it. I like it.
You guys got to go to www.bloody-wars-tournament.com. And if you guys register, if you guys get your t-shirt, if we get like an order amount, if we get to that goal, I might do something crazy for you guys. So just saying, look forward to that in the future. But yeah, I mean, we've been seeing like we've been seeing like gameplays in the Bloodcast before. We even saw a team tournament match in one of them. I think we need to step it up a notch a little bit with the gameplays.
It's not a bad idea. So,
oh yeah, and then another thing that David wanted to bring up is, the Jam, the Royal Rumble, all of that good stuff, the pay-per-view stuff. At least for like the events that we see on TV, like the Royal Rumble or the NBA Finals, the World Series,
or the Super Bowl.
Well, we already got that already listed.
Exactly right. So that's what I was thinking, right? Those worldwide sports, like entertainment things, we have games to fit those events, just as we are doing right now for the Super Bowl. Like next year's Super Bowl could be Madden, right? Things like this. I was thinking, NBA playoffs could be NBA Jam or NBA 2K, whatever year, right? WWE pay-per-views such as the Royal Rumble, which we're not going to be doing that this year. We already discussed that and covered that in the last podcast. Go check that out if you want. But we're for pay-per-views such as WrestleMania, Crown Jewel, etc. We could do other games like 2K and even the Royal Rumble game that we have at the arcade. Arm Wrestling Championships, we could do the arm wrestling game or our champs at the arcade. The World Cup, which is in 2 to 3 years, right?
I don't keep up with.
Yes, every 4 years. So about 2 to 3 years from now, we're gonna have another World Cup. We could do Rocket League, FIFA. We have options for worldwide sports events for tournaments like this, and I feel like I was thinking that it might actually bring more people, attract more people who are actually into that stuff, right? Especially since we're expanding now, it might attract more of those people to tournaments like that. And that's why I wanted to bring up to JP right now and get his opinion on.
I can see that. I know we've for Blitz 99 we're promoting the Super Bowl. I know that's the thing. I mean, me personally, I'm a big football fan, so that's why I did it. But I can see where he's coming from, where other people have different interests as well, and they would like to see similar games like that, like with the Royal Rumble. I mean, we could look into something like that. That's something I would look into. Check out. Literally today, I was redesigning the office over here. I mean,
if you guys haven't noticed, we're not set up like over here. This is the whiteboard, right? So now we're not like at an angle.
We've got Ari Lehman over here. I've actually got a signed area over here. Let me show that off real quick.
JP's wall of trophies over here for stuff.
Wall of trophies. So yeah, here we've got on top the one and only CM Punk.
Pillar of trophies, I guess.
A signed CM Punk autograph was given to me from him at C2E2 actually, when he was making his second match appearance against Mike Jackson in Chicago. That was pretty cool. And on the bottom, we've got Billy Mitchell and me doing a pose, like a picture. Both of us signed that picture. That was pretty cool. And then we've also got Jeff Lee in the bottom. Obviously, to those that don't know who Jeff Lee is, he's a co-creator of Q*bert. Very cool stuff. Thank you, Jeff, for that. He actually lives pretty close here, I'm not going to lie. And then we've got Ari Lehman, the very first ever Jason 4. He's a little piece of history over here. Has his own first Jason rock band, actually. You guys should definitely check that out.
Josh Kill for Mother. That's what it says on there.
Tim Kitzrow from that NFL Blitz 99 tournament. Thank you for that, Mr. Kitzrow. And yeah, that was pretty cool. I don't know. Something I like to show off. I don't know.
We got the trophy behind us with the action figures that was given to.
It looks like okay. Eddie, it looks like it's working for you, huh?
Yeah, I was able to get in. I have it up and running now.
All right. Let's check up on Steven real quick. How you doing?
I'm still trying to. It is working, but I haven't played in a while, so I'm trying to figure out certain moves. I haven't.
So you're mapping?
No, I got mapped. It's just like I'm trying to remember how to do certain things.
Okay, so you're talking to the match. All right, we're gonna see this match.
Oh yeah.
All right, I
Just go ahead
can
and do it. Okay.
Whenever you're ready, Steven, you can share your screen whenever you're ready.
Stand by.
All right, whenever you're ready. All right, Eddie, how do you feel about this matchup? I know this was a little last minute thing that we're doing, but we get to see you play, man. In the Bloodcast?
Give it my best. Let's give this a go. All right, let's do it.
All right. Let me just adjust this. All right. So who do you main? Or you know what? I guess we'll see for ourselves, right?
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
All right. All right. Don't want to spoil anything yet. Okay. So, while we wait for Steven, Eddie. So, I guess what I can say is, I wish you nothing but the best of luck. I know Steven Lucas is he's a master. He's the Shang Tsung of Breaker's Revenge. I just
I've heard.
Oh my God.
I've heard he's a formidable opponent. I'm not going to take this lightly.
oh my God. He's like vicious at it. Man, I gotta send holy water to you, man. I'm praying for you right now.
Hey, you got this, Eddie. We got your brother right now in the chat is actually rooting for you.
Who do you guys want to see
All right.
win?
I have the invite from you, Steven.
We're
let me know when you're ready for me to go.
Okay. Well, we're waiting for Steven's screen. All right, let's bring Norbert in. Let's bring everyone in. All right. Norbert, you ready to see this matchup?
Let's go, Eddie.
Okay.
You got this, Ed. You got it.
What about you, Steven? Are you ready?
All right, just fired up. I want to get the screen sharing going
All right.
because I want to make sure it's working.
Cool.
Accepted to see how it goes.
All
There
right.
you go.
Who is the underdog? I know Eddie's the underdog in this. All right. Here we go.
Oh, it's a mirror.
Oh, mirror match. Shocking.
Already.
This goes.
All right, so who's who?
I'm yellow.
Yeah. All right. Eddie's yellow.
Yeah, all right.
A perfect already? Oh, no,
on,
not really.
Ah.
Oh,
All right, this is going to.
Uh-oh. What happened, Steven?
First can't be at the tournament. Now can't be Eddie at the
Oh my God. You got scared. Okay.
Oh.
Getting out there.
Oh.
Really?
Wow.
Okay. This is rust.
All right.
You know what? Let's do best of three. Let's do best of three out of this.
That's
I already got it. All right.
crazy.
All right, let's do
Best of
Under
five.
win.
I'll play as many as you want.
Ooh, mess up the cut. All right, cornering Steven, trying to get out of there. That's cool. Uppercuts all around. Oh, now he's got Eddie cornered.
Oh,
Eddie fighting his way out.
Oh, I see what the problem is. Lost track of where I was.
Let's go.
let's go.
All right, that's one for Eddie.
All right, don't lose track of where you are this time, Steven.
Oh, he clashed.
Ooh, Steven actually coming. Ooh! Steven might actually come back with a comeback.
Ooh, nice special from Steven.
Nice. Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
Nice special from Steven.
Okay, Steven, you might save yourself this time.
Steven Lucas himself?
Ooh, but Eddie not taking. I can't talk.
Ah, black.
Oh my God.
All right. That's two for Eddie.
Eddie had something to say.
Watch out. This is why I get for not
All
playing
right.
all the
What
time.
do we got here?
Red.
I love this game.
I remember at one point I actually used to have the record for this.
Oh, come
Oh,
on.
in the corner. Oh, okay.
Wow.
That cut it though. That ain't gonna cut it though.
This sucks.
Steven,
Match point
you
for
gotta win
Eddie.
at least one of these.
Match point.
Oh, Connor was gonna do that.
Oh,
That was what I was trying to pull off earlier.
Trying to do a level one. Steven's pissed.
See, this one kind of desperate.
Oh no.
oh.
Pulled out the special at the end of that match.
And Eddie Vale
That's
comes
cool.
out with the win.
Wow.
Woo.
GG.
That's my brother.
GG's.
Great
That
job
is
on his
that's my brother.
performance.
He learned it from the best, huh, Norbert?
Absolutely.
He sure as hell did. Now let's
I'm
see.
glad.
Now,
I'm
You know
not
what?
done.
you know
I'm
what?
not. I'm going
How
again.
about you and me go a couple of matches, Ed?
Oh, sure.
Let's somehow we really play breakers.
Okay.
Big brother versus little brother?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Let's do this.
So Vale versus Vale.
Again.
Are you gonna stream it, Norbert?
Unfortunately, no, because I don't know how to share screen.
Here,
Alright.
Steven will. That's fine.
Steven should be able to share it.
Okay.
You want me to share? Okay.
I mean,
Yes.
because JP doesn't know how to share.
Of course he doesn't.
What? All right. We'll see y'all next week.
Oh,
All right, start your
Are you
match.
serious?
Spectate.
Uh-oh.
Hold on a second. Yeah, my buttons are not mapped.
Uh-oh.
Okay, there we go. Yeah,
All
I
right.
apologize. My buttons are not mapped.
You want to map them real quick?
I'm doing it right now.
Okay.
Alright.
Hey, you know what's crazy?
What's up?
I did not share the whole. I didn't show my whole office real quick. So let me show something real quick. For the fans out there. Oh, are they going right now? Or no.
No, not yet. We're chilling.
All right, cool. So look at this. So I got my cabinet over here, right? I think in the third shelf, I've got this.
No.
Wink, wink. I don't know. We'll see. All right, let's see how. You still mapping, Norbert? Take your time. We're not.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done mapping. I should be good.
We want to
Keyword.
see greatness, and greatness takes time. So I understand.
All right, ready to do this?
Wait, what?
What am I gonna do?
Oh, what?
Oh, I'm coming in hot. Let's go.
Hold on a second. My stick's reversed.
Huh.
Right? No. Right. Left.
All right.
Oh shit. Okay, we're good.
You
You doing all right?
You
All
gotta
right,
put
let's do this.
the
I was
screen
picking wrong
up now.
character.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in
What's
game
up?
right now.
We are good. Okay, you ready?
Yeah, we're good.
All right. I'm assuming Steven is Tia and Norbert's that character.
I'm not playing.
It's not playing. It's Vale versus Vale.
Oh, it's the two brothers. Okay, cool.
Mhm. So Eddie is probably Vale.
Okay.
Am I right, Eddie? Are you?
Yeah,
No,
Eddie's probably Vale. That's what I said. Eddie is probably Tia.
Eddie's probably a Vale.
Ooh,
Nice wake up. Nice
there
wake
you
up.
go.
Not
Right
family tree yet.
good.
Damn, last time we played on Fight Kid, it was a third strike.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, hell. Hi, what the hell? Why is my anti-air not coming out now?
Oh, in there. Oh. Ooh.
Okay, that was weird. My anti-air is not coming out now,
Oh no.
but
That okay. That's one for Eddie.
Let's keep it
Cool.
going.
Good job, Eddie.
All right. Let's see what we hit. All right. Let's got Norbert in the corner.
hi, can I?
Shit. Oh, I got slam dunked.
Oh, there! I did not even know you.
Oh.
I didn't even know you got dizzied.
Can't believe my super didn't go through that.
Okay. Norbert coming back. I like that. I like that.
Nice. Anti-air?
Oh no.
You're in the course, though. You're literally maxing out. Uh-oh. Never mind.
We
That
mashed.
does not matter.
Why is it not letting me
Okay.
anti-air?
All right. Norbert's still at his max bar. Okay.
Oh,
Norbert's-
the birds, not the birds.
Ooh. The burn.
Oh, I did
No,
not,
not the birds.
Nice block
I
from
did
that
not want to do that.
bar.
Nice.
Ooh.
All right.
Nice special from Eddie. All right. That's two. That's two for Eddie.
Let's go, Eddie.
See what we got.
Represent for the younger brothers, dude. Come on.
Oh man, the younger brothers down in
Alright.
Florida. Let's go.
Come on, Norbert. I expect big things from you. 3-time champion. Come on.
Oh, he chopped me up. Oh. Ugh.
Okay, you got him in the corner again. Nice uppercuts from Eddie. That's pretty good.
Fuck.
That sweep. Norbert, you're cornered. Ooh, nice uppercut.
Oh!
Oh,
Counter special. Oh, and another special. No, that's not going to do it.
That
Dang.
was crazy.
Wow.
Eddie cannot be hit with a special, man.
Oh man.
Kind of interesting that Eddie is dominating Norbert right now.
Yeah, that is a good point.
That is being the bigger brother and all. You leaving me some hope, Eddie. Come on.
What?
Fucker.
Oh my
I
god.
can't believe this is
Me
happening.
neither, dude. Eddie knows how to play,
He
dude.
knows his deal.
Oh,
Nice.
Ooh.
Nice. I tried to get away from him.
Goodbye.
ooh,
He really
Wow.
just said goodbye.
That's crazy.
that was amazing,
Is
dude.
that all of it?
Good job,
Yeah,
Eddie.
Three?
GG's. GG's. That's all three. All right, guys. I mean, I'm glad that you guys are in here before we wrap things up. Is there anything you guys? Well, Eddie, this is mostly this is mostly your episode. So, is there anything you want to say to the fans out there? And what can we visit you next, man? When can we see you next?
Well, you'll see me around our tournaments here locally in Florida. So I know that's a different scene down south here, but like I said, we may be seeing me show up later on this year up north again. So,
Where can they follow you at?
my tag, all my handles are just Strider VS. That's where you can find me on Twitter, Twitch. Pretty active on both. So if you just follow me there, you can add me on Discord as well if you're looking for sets, ever want to talk. I'm there as well. Strider VS on everything.
All right. Well, I'm glad you guys are I'm glad all of you guys are in here. I'm thanking Norbert for bringing your little brother in, and Steven.
Thanks for being here, Steven.
I'm
even
glad
though
I
you
can help
kinda-
set this up.
Wait.
I've been
Yeah,
wanting
this
to
is
get
great.
Ed up in here for so long.
And now he's finally here. Well, I'm glad to see you all here. Thank you guys for being here, and yeah, we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, I gotta get to bed anyway because I got work in the morning. So
Hey, guys.
I will see you guys later. Ed, I'll talk to you later.
Alrighty, all.
All
Good night.
right. See you, Norbert.
See ya.
Good night.
All right.
Good night.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was the Bloodcast. I mean, there was oh my god, there was a lot of action going. We even saw a lot of stuff. Like we saw a battle here.
Mm-hmm.
Like
A lot of people rooting for the battle.
it was crazy. It was definitely unexpected. That's for sure.
The outcome was unexpected, dude. I did not expect Eddie to beat his older brother, especially that bad.
Yeah.
Like he beat him in the same fashion that he beat Steven, which is honestly pretty cool. And honestly, Eddie, you just gave Norbert another reason to roast or to call out Steven Lucas, man. So good job. Way to re-spark the pot, dude.
To those that are on Twitch, we are going to be sending you guys over to Gamer Angel, who is playing Street Fighter 6 right now. So tell this gamer about the Bloody Wars tournament. Tell her about to get you a T-shirt. Tell her to get her a T-shirt. You know, and we probably should send a T-shirt out over there, anyways. And we do offer shipping. So just so you guys know, to all the Florida guys out there, Eddie. Note to self. And yeah, I'm glad to see you guys over here. And I guess based off of the stream chat, I think I should go apply to Hooters now. Based on what just happened. Sorry about that. Until next time, this is JP Pitcher, host of the Bloody Wars Tournament. For more information on how you can sign up today, just visit www.bloody-wars-tournament.com. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this stream. We will see you in the next one.
See you guys.
Take care.